So yesterday my neighbor stopped me. She hasn't been home for a while. She's actually in the process of selling her house. One of my closest neighbors. And she told me that her mailbox was infested with ants. And she wanted to know if I knew how to kill them. I was like, oh yeah, I can get them taken care of for you. I was basically telling her about the borax ant thing that I made. And anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these ants taken care of for her. I'll show you how well this works. It's basically the same that I made the last time. Is that showing up? See, I make it in a batch. This will wipe out these ants in about 24 hours. Now, I took a look at her mailbox. She's exactly correct. It's infested. I don't know if it had like some sort of something sticky or sweet or something got in there, but wait till you see this. It's kind of crazy. So basically I brought out with me, I'll go ahead and show you here. We've got my borax ant bait. This is the one that has the maple syrup in it that works really well. I brought out a piece of cardboard and I brought a syringe, which I got plenty of syringes from when I used to have the goats. This is her mailbox. Let me show you when you open this up. That's crazy. This is as far back as you can see. But we're going to get our ants taken care of. And I'm going to do this the exact same way we did before. I'm going to take and put a piece of cardboard in there. Just like this. I'm going to take and fill this syringe up. Now this is actually a used syringe. It had probably, had a goat dewormer in it. I'm just going to take the needle off so that way I've just got access to the actual syringe part. Let me get this syringe filled up. I'll be right back. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. I want to try to do it one-handed. Gotta get this syringe filled up. There's quite a bit in there. We're going to put that right on this. Now I don't want her mailbox kind of lean, so I'm going to move that over to the side here. That ought to be enough. That ought to take care of them. I'll come out here and check this tomorrow. You can see way back in there. Let me see if you can see way back in there. All these ants. We'll check and see how they're doing tomorrow. I bet they're gone. Close everything up. Clean up my mess. Get out of here. I'll bring you back tomorrow. Yeah, so anyways, get this taken care of, help the neighbor out. She's been a great neighbor. She also recently lost her husband. And I hate to see her leave her home, but I kind of understand it also. She was telling me that she didn't put her house on the market. She met someone who wanted to buy it. They come and looked at it. They started the process. She's basically selling it straight out. And that they are almost got the process completed, so I'm gonna have new neighbors soon. Anyways, that'll always be exciting to get new people living next to you and like-minded individuals that love living out in very remote, secluded areas like this. But I'm gonna help her out with this ant problem because it's a very simple fix, and I know that it'll be taken care of by tomorrow. So there we go. Always do good in this world, folks. That's what we need a lot more people doing more of, is helping others out any way that you can. Something so simple. I already had this on hand. I use it myself. You seen how long it took me to walk up there, put it in her mailbox, walk back. It took no time whatsoever. Always help people out, folks. As always, God bless you God bless your families. God bless your homesteads. Gonna be honest with you, I had to work the last 3 days and never got a chance to check on the neighbor's mailbox to see how the ant treatment did. So I treated these on Wednesday. Normally it takes about 24 hours, but it's Sunday now. So let's get up here and take a look and see what we've got. This is the mailbox in question. Well, I still see a few ants, but it's not near as bad as it was. So I'll go ahead and treat this again. That should probably take care of them. It was like millions in there. Looks like there's some still, but not near as many, so you get those treated. Taking another syringe of the good stuff to the neighbor's mailbox. This will be the second treatment, so should take care of it. Try to get this where you can see. Basically, I just put a few drops on here. Shove it back in there. I know you can't see that. There you go. That's how we do it. If you haven't seen the video, I've got several of them. How to kill ants. Uses 3 simple household ingredients. One of them you might not have, the other 2 I know you got. And works very well. I'll just go ahead and tell you. You can watch the videos, I'll link to it in this video. But basically it is, I use 1 part water, 1 part borax, and a few drops of maple syrup. I put it in a jar, I shake it up really well. And as an example, you could use 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of borax, 5 or 6 drops of maple syrup, shake it up. Put that on a piece of cardboard anywhere you see ants. The ants eat it, then they carry it back to their nest to share with the others, and it kills everybody. And that's the best recipe I've come up with so far. I've actually been experimenting with this for 5 or 6 or 7 years now, and that's the best one. I've tried all different kinds of sweeteners, all different kinds of mixtures, and that is the one that works the best. So try it. Let me know what you think. And you can get borax in any store where the laundry detergent stuff is sold. It comes in a mostly white with red and kind of a turquoise color on it. It says, I think it's One Mule Team or Red Mule Team or something like that. Borax, B-O-R-A-X in great big huge letters. Just checked the neighbor's mailbox and I kind of realized something that's happening. I'll explain it as I'm walking up here. Anyway, so I did the second treatment yesterday. I expected to open the mailbox up today. Didn't even take the camera with me, assuming they would all be gone. And basically I was on the ATV because I had to run down to the mailbox. So I just looked on the way back. And it's only been about 12 hours since I put the second treatment in there. Or actually it's been 24 hours, I'm sorry. Generally I would expect all the ants to be dead, but a good portion of them are gone. But there are still a few left. But I noticed that the cardboard was dry. Now it's 90-some degrees outside the last few days. And what I suspect is happening is that it's evaporating before they can really consume it all. So we're going to add a third treatment. And kind of the whole point of making this video is, if you're doing this in a mailbox or an outdoor location, you might have to do it multiple times a day. Like when I do it indoors, I only do it once a day. But outside where it's hotter and you can't really control the temperature, probably going to need to do it twice a day. Let me show you what we got in here. So you can see it's mostly all gone except for a very few are still left. Now I can't see way up there in that corner, but I kind of assume they're mostly all gone. So I'm gonna add some more. Let me just swap hands here. I have a bunch of syringes from when I had goats. I just fill up a syringe, put it in here where they're at. They come running because they want it. And that's basically how I do it. So hopefully I get them, the rest of them. We'll check tomorrow or maybe later this evening. Hopefully this is the last time I have to look. I literally see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ants left. Well, I'm gonna call that good. I see some that are dead. There's still a little bit of liquid in there, so I'll just let them be. I should take care of it though. Anyways, make sure you see the video I've got. How to make this, really simple. Household items, and it works great. Seems to work better indoors than outdoors. It seems outdoors that the liquid seems to evaporate too quick, but I put this in here yesterday, the third treatment I put in there yesterday evening. As the temperatures were already cooling down, then it had all night long to stay in there. So that little bit that's left over will probably evaporate today and should take care of them. So I guess the whole point of that was, if you're going to use the ant trap outdoors, you need to be mindful of the temperature. If it's going to be hot, you might not be able to get away with just a single treatment. You might have to maybe do 2 or 3 treatments a day as the liquid evaporates, because once it evaporates, it's ineffective. So keep that in mind if you're doing something outdoors. Indoors, I've had one treatment literally lay on a piece of cardboard for 2 or 3 days, even though all the ants are usually gone within 24 hours. But I would always leave it around just in case there were stragglers that were coming out. And then I'd clean up the mess, or basically throw away the cardboard. But I've had the liquid stay indoors for a lot longer time than what it was staying outdoors. And next thing on the agenda is to get these elderberries harvested. Hopefully I can get that done today before the birds get them all. There's a lot to do. Anyways, thanks for watching. As always, God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your homesteads.